Oh, pull out lesson 7, calculating volume and density. And we are going to work on the top part here, which is right here, lesson 7, calculating volume and density. You can find volume by doing mathematical calculations for any shape. To find the volume of a rectangular prism or a cube, multiply its length times the width and the height. You can also find volume through a method called displacement. We're going to do that later. We've already done it actually before. But anyway, volume of a rectangular prism right here is equal to the length times the width times the height. So what I want you to do is I want you, after I'm done doing my little spiel here, I want you to stop this video, go and run throughout your house like a very calm child, and find a rectangular prism. Something that is rectangular and is like a cube or a box or something that you can measure in centimeters. Please. And we will wait for you. No, we won't. You're going to have to pause it. Go find it and bring it back, and then I will continue. Okay. Hopefully you're back with a box. And if not, go get the box right now. All right. So for those of you who do have the box, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this together. So first you're going to write down what is your object, right? Well, I'm not going to tell you because I have no idea. So you're going to write your object in there. What is it? It's a, an internet box. I don't know. Length, you're going to measure it with your ruler, which I forgot to put on the front of this PowerPoint. But anyway, go find a ruler. So you're going to do the length. And then you're going to find out what the width is, and then you're going to find out what the height is. So there are 3 dimensions here. There's a length and a width and a height. Length, width, height. You're going to put all 3 of those numbers in here, and you're going to find the unit of measure we're going to use is centimeters. So when you check your centimeters here, and when you multiply 3 centimeters together, it's a centimeter times centimeter times centimeter, which means it's a centimeter cubed, or a cubic centimeter. And so I put that here for you, for your unit of measure. And you're going to go ahead and put the answer right here after you multiply these 3 numbers together. That is going to be the volume of your object. And I already wrote the unit measure right there. Just make sure you write it on your paper. Okay. Another way to find volume is through displacement. We've already done this. This was when lesson 3, when we measured the amount of water and then we put an item in. Now I used an apple. Right now they're suggesting to use something small like a marble. It's something that you're also going to have to weigh. So try and get it kind of small, okay, like a marble, like they said, or something that's not going to float. That way you don't have to mess it up by putting the lead of your pencil in there. Okay, so anyway, go find that item, pause this video, and come back, and then we are going to measure this together. Are you ready? I know you're ready. Go ahead, go do it. And I'm going to pause for just 1 second here. Hold on. Okay, hopefully you're back. And if you're not back, you didn't go, shame on you. Go get to work. All right, for those of you who do have an item, let's go ahead and let me see here. What am I? Oh yeah, place a marble or other small sinkable object into the cylinder or the measuring cup like we did, and then note the volume again. So you're going to measure the water, the volume of your water. You're going to put that here. Just the water. Then you're going to measure the volume with the object, and then you're going to subtract them, right? So you're going to take this number here with the object number, and then you're going to subtract this number, your measurement, and then you will have, oh, milliliters. That's right. We need to do it in milliliters. And then you're going to have your volume. Now, I did not know this, but milliliters, 1 milliliter converts to 1 cubic centimeter. And that's why we're using the centimeters cubed, is because of that. Milliliters. So when you are measuring your marble or other small sinkable object, you are going to be measuring it in milliliters. Okay. And don't forget to write down what your object is. We're going to share these in class. Bring them filled out, please. And here's the thing. Volume by displacement is equal to the second water reading minus the first water reading. Okay. Density. Density is how compact a solid, liquid, or gas is. It is dependent on the mass, like the weight, right? It's not the weight, but it's kind of the weight, and volume of a substance, or the amount of area it takes up, the substance takes up. Imagine a rock the same size as a soccer ball that I'm going to throw at your head. No. The two objects are the same size, but the rock is more dense than the ball because there is more mass contained in the same space. So you take the marble out of, or the other small sinkable object, out of the graduated cylinder or measuring cup. You're going to dry it thoroughly and place it on a scale somehow. Have you ever put a marble on a scale? I think it would be fun to watch. Anyway, you're going to weigh the small sinkable object, and then you're going to write down the weight. So let me look here, Stacey. Information. Density is how compact something is. Yes, I said that. Density is measurement that is calculated with mass and volume using this formula. Density is equal to mass, right here, I made a visual, divided by volume, divided by volume. So you already got that information. You are weighing it, and you're going to put that right here, mass of the object right here, divided by this number, which is the volume of it from table 2. Make sure you write your object. And look, what you're going to find after you divide this number divided by this number, and you can use a calculator, don't need to be fancy, you're going to find the density. And so what it's going to be is grams divided by, grams per centimeters cubed. That means when you weigh your marble or other small sinkable object, it will be in grams. All right. Whew. Thank you. Goodness gracious. So for Thursday's class, I do want you to bring the vocabulary. You are going to need it for this assignment here, which you could do on your own, and then bring it to class and we'll talk about it. All you have to do here is, cut these out and glue them in here. Either they're going to be a physical property or a chemical property. You can go through and listen to this lovely lesson over and over again, or you could even find some cool videos online to find out how do you, how can you tell what a physical or a chemical property is. There are lots of really cool videos. I just watched somebody separate hydrogen and oxygen, and it exploded, and it was quite exciting. I watched about 3 of them and decided I probably shouldn't share them with you, but then here I am sharing them with you. Okay, so another thing I want you to do is bring an object to describe to your students. Not to your students, to your friends in the class. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring an object, and I don't want you to tell anybody what it is, not even your sister or your brother sitting next to you. You're going to hide that object. I don't want them to know. I want it to be a hidden secret. Do you hear what I'm saying? I want you to think about it, and I want you to hold it and write down these properties. I want you to write down, well, the color, the size, the feel, the smell, the weight, and well, you know, if it's safe, maybe the taste. Okay, that's up to you, and maybe your parent. Maybe you should ask. It might not be safe to taste. Anyway, if it is though, these are what I want you to come describing this object, and then we in the class get to try and figure it out. Now I'm gonna find something really good. You know that. I'm gonna try and stump you guys. All right. Other than that, I think we're done, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I apologize for being late on this, but whew, man, is it a lot of work.